Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to solve our ninth problem of Leetcode, that is palindrome number. So in this problem, we are given an integer and we have to check whether the given integer is a palindrome or not. So for input 1 to 1, we have to return true, and input minus 1 to 1, we have to return false, and input 1 to, we have to return false. So what is an palindrome number? So let's say we are given a input 1 to 1. If we are reading this number from beginning, it will be 1 to 1, and if we are reading this from last, it will be going to be 1 to 1. So any number which is similar on reading from both beginning and last, can it it is going to be a palindrome number. So we can check that for input minus 1 to 1, if we are reading it from beginning, it will be minus 1 to 1, and if we are reading it from last, it will be going to 1 to 1 minus. So we can say that this is not a palindrome number. So same for input 1 to, if we are reading it from beginning, it will be 1 to, and if we are reading it from last, it will be 2 1. So again, we can confirm that it is not a palindrome number. So in this case, we have to return false. And for the first case, where we this is satisfying the condition that if we are reading it from beginning, it will be 1 to 1, and same for the last one, that is 1 to 1. So it is going to return true. So there are three inputs from which we can say that how we can solve this problem. So for that we can, so we are, let's say we are given an input. So first we have to find the reverse of this number. So reverse of this number is going to be 1 to 1. So if the reverse of same number is going to be equal, then we can say that given number is palindrome. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. So we have to find out the reverse. So we are writing the pseudocode for the same. First we have to check if the given number is lesser than 0, then we can say that it is never going to be palindrome. So we can see in this option it is negative value. So if we are finding the reverse of this number, it is always going to be something like this, at where minus will be appended at last. So this is never going to be a palindrome number. So if our given input is lesser than 0, we will be returning false value. Okay, and then we will be assigning, we will be creating a variable reverse equal to 0 at beginning, and as we have to compare the our reverse value with the initial value, we have to store somewhere. So we are storing our initial value at temp, and we will do all the operation on temp value, and at last we will be comparing reverse and x. So we can easily find out the reverse. So for finding the reverse, we will be doing something like this, and let's say 1 to 1. So we have to find the reverse. So for that we have to get the last integer. How you can get that? We will be get that using modulus. We will be finding the modulus of temp percent 10. Okay, modulus 10. Now we have to divide the current number with 10, so that we will be able to find the next modulus, that is 2. So we will be doing temp equal to temp by 10. Okay, and in between we have to find our reverse value. Reverse is going to be reverse into 10 plus current modulus value. Okay, and at last we will be comparing whether our given number is equal to our reverse number. Okay, so we can see that we can easily find out our value is palindromic or not using this method. Okay, so let's go to the compiler and simply add the code for, yeah. First check whether our given value is lesser than 0. In this case, simply return false. We don't have to do any work. And then we will be declaring a variable reverse equal to 0 and temp equal to x, and we will be iterating till temp is greater than 0. At every step we will be finding our modulus value using temp percent 10, and then we will be calculating our reverse value, reverse into 10 plus modulus, and then we will be dividing our current value with 10, and at last we will be checking whether our reverse value is equal to x or not. In this case we will be returning true or false based on that. So run this code. I think it should get accepted. Yeah, Let's check other test cases. Now submit this. Yeah, our solution has been accepted. I hope you must have learned something from this video. In this case, please make sure to like the video, subscribe the channel. Thank you.